Hello everyone, welcome back to the Tea Time channel. Welcome to the rise and fall of Eden Hazard. Today we're going to reflect on Eden Hazard's historic career on his time at Lille, Chelsea and Real Madrid, and see why such a successful and world-renowned winger went from stardom to failure. It has recently been reported by Fabrizio Romano and other sources that Eden Hazard's contract at Real Madrid has been terminated. He'll become a free agent, and as of right now, it's unclear whether he will join a new team or go straight into retirement. Nevertheless, it is a sad moment for all aficionados of the beautiful game. Let's delve into his career and see how he has gotten to this point. Eden Hazard's football journey began at Lille in League One in 2007. He made his debut at age 16 years, 10 months and 17 days. His first two seasons saw him get very limited game time with just 14.190s in the league. In his third season, 2009-2010, he was played all but one game for Lille in the league. However, the following season would see him really rise in stock. The 2010-2011 season saw Lille win the Coupe de France and the League One, a domestic double. It was the first time they had won those two trophies in a single season in their entire club history. And it was the first time in about 57 years that they won the League One. With 15 goal contributions in the league, Eden Hazard was named League One's Footballer of the Year in 2010-2011. Who knew that the next year would be even better for the Belgian winger? Despite it being less successful as a team, with Lille being knocked out of the group stage in the UEFA Champions League and coming third in the league, Eden Hazard finished the season with 20 goals, 15 assists, and being named the League One Player of the Season for the second year back to back. Of course, with such historic numbers and an amazing season in France, the transfer rumours instantly began to come in. Eden Hazard was linked with Manchester City, Manchester United, but ultimately chose reigning UCL champions Chelsea. He instantly showed Chelsea fans and fans of football in general why he was a household name in West London. And of course, he became a legend for the Blues. In his 8 seasons at Chelsea, he would have 15 plus goal contributions in the league 6 times. He would be named in the Premier League's Team of the Season 4 times. He'd win 2 Premier Leagues, 2 Europa Leagues, 1 FA Cup, and 1 EFL Cup. Do you guys remember that goal that he scored against Arsenal? I forgot what season it was. Maybe 2016-17, the second Premier League winning season, where he picked up the ball from halfway, dribbled past Coquelin, I believe it was, and he made Koscielny and Mustafi look like absolute mugs. Despite being an Arsenal fan, I can really admire and appreciate how unbelievable Eden Hazard is. He genuinely is one of the best dribblers that the Premier League has ever seen. Another time that Eden Hazard mugged off my beloved Arsenal was in his send-off from Chelsea. Of course, his send-off from Chelsea was emotional and upsetting because he was probably their best player since Frank Lampard or Didier Drogba. But it was an unbelievable night in Baku, Azerbaijan. It was the final of the Europa League, Chelsea versus Arsenal, London derby, fierce rivals. Eden Hazard's 2 goals and an assist gave him the man of the match performance in a 4-1 demolition and saw him raise a Europa League trophy with Chelsea for his final appearance. That summer, Eden Hazard would make a huge €115 million deal to go from Chelsea to capital of Spain, Madrid, and he signed for Real Madrid Los Blancos and would become their most expensive transfer to date. Of course, expectations were high. The Belgian was 28 years old, just coming off his highest goals and assists in the Premier League season, and he signed for huge money. Unfortunately, injuries riddled his time at Real Madrid. Since joining Real Madrid in 2018, he has been injured a total of 18 times. I think I saw a statistic the other day that said Eden Hazard played 76 games for Los Blancos, but missed 76. Something like that. He was injured a ridiculous amount of times, and ultimately was not a part of their league winning campaigns or their Champions League winning campaigns. Of course, when you play for a club like Real Madrid, one of the more decorated clubs in Europe, maybe the most decorated club in Europe, the trophies are going to come, whether it's La Liga, Copa del Rey, Champions League. You're going to win something. So I guess Eden Hazard can say a success from his time is being a 2-time Champions League winner and a 2-time La Liga winner. However, or maybe it's just the one Champions League, I'm not too sure. However, he has not even been a part of any of these teams that have been majorly successful. The injuries would result in him averaging 22 games per season in his first 3 years at Real Madrid. Now you might think 22 games a season, that's okay. For Chelsea, he averaged 50 games a season in all comps. Hugely different. Not only that, but he also missed out on the biggest game that Real Madrid play, El Clasico. Despite El Clasico happening 9 times in Eden Hazard's time at Real Madrid, he did not even play for a single minute. A game that anyone who signs for Real Madrid or Barcelona would dream of participating in. He scored just 7 goals for Real Madrid, meaning that his goals that each of his goals cost approximately 16.5 million euros. Not only that, he's also failed to score a goal in the last 2 La Liga seasons, 2021-2022 and 2022-2023. It's the first time in his career he's gone 2 consecutive seasons without a league goal. Ultimately, you can say that Eden Hazard's time at Real Madrid was overwhelmingly disappointing. For that amount of money, your highest ever transfer fee, you expect brilliance. The previous most expensive player was Gareth Bale, who was multiple-time Champions League winner, scored so many crucial goals, scored that infamous bicycle kick. What a player. Eden Hazard unfortunately was not able to hit his heights, and it's quite upsetting because we all know that there is talent in there. Maybe not now, but at the time of joining Real Madrid, of course there was. It's also quite upsetting that from now, the future is really unclear and hazy and fuzzy for Eden Hazard. Where can he go? Could he go back to Belgium? I mean, he's never really played in Belgium. He's played for Lille. Could he go back to League One and play there for a couple of seasons? Maybe do a little bit of renaissance like Alexander Lacazette? Ultimately, I think that Eden Hazard's demise and fall has been awful. Of course, it's been awful, but it's been awful for football fans. This is someone who, despite having limited international success, had so much domestic success. He was also able to zigzag past players, create beautiful goals for Chelsea, and have so many long-lasting memories in the Premier League. I hope that Eden Hazard does continue his career, goes somewhere, finds a new home, and smashes it, regardless of the fact that he's a Chelsea legend and he demolished Arsenal on multiple occasions. And let me know what you guys think. What will happen to Eden Hazard next? Where will he go? Thank you for watching Tea Time. I really wanted to make a video on this because Eden Hazard is just such a brilliant player and someone who I think is criminally underrated, and his legacy will ultimately be criminally underrated due to the last 4 years in Madrid. Thank you guys for watching. Don't go changing.